Hello America, this is the Radical Conservative here, David R., writing for TruthSake.com with Fred DeRuvo and Janet Brock, and at my own personal blog, the Radical Conservative Rizzo.blogspot.com. If you've been reading my latest articles, you know I've been writing about the art of psychopolitics, which is the art of brainwashing, quote-unquote brainwashing, that's taught in Soviet institutions. This is the book that I've been writing about. It's written by Anton Beria, and it is available at Amazon.com for those that may be interested in reading it. I've been using a lot of quotes from the book. I just want to read you part of the back of the description here on the back. Nearly 100 years ago, Soviet Russia saw the danger Christian Science and its practitioners represented to their wholesale takeover and subversion of the American culture. They admonished the psychopolitician to spend fully 20% of their time specifically orientated in destroying and discrediting the adherents and practitioners of Christian Science. That is how successful they saw this metaphysical system of mind healing to be in thwarting their objectives. It is all here in this little volume. To read this is to know better how to resist, uncover and destroy the attempts of error and malicious animal magnetism as it would try and destroy this inspired nation, our freedoms and liberties. I'm telling you, America, this is one of those books like this one, okay? You can go page by page in either one of these books and pick out the tactics and the strategies being used in our nation today. With all of that being said, I want to talk about Kessler. What's his name? Mark Kessler, the man that went on Fox News and claimed to be a federal agent, turning in the names of pro-gun groups, militia groups, so forth and so on. I'm going to call BS on that whole situation. I think that whole situation itself, even the interview, was a psychological operation designed to intimidate and scare people. Think about this for a moment. If, as this guy Kessler claims, they actually stopped a couple right-wing organizations from committing quote-unquote acts of terrorism, wouldn't we have never heard the end of it? I mean, we would have never heard the end of it. That would have been the golden ticket for Obama and the communist Democrats to throw in our face and use against us. We never heard a word of it. Never heard a word of it, and it's because it didn't happen. This guy is up there lying through his teeth. He's being paid by somebody else to give you the impression that that's the reality that we live under. No, it's not to say that he wasn't working for the feds. It's not to say that he wasn't turning in names of people that were collaborating with him and training with him, talking with him, whatever. But one thing's for sure, if they can do that, if they can put somebody in that type of a position on Fox News and make these claims, you just don't know who to trust anymore. I mean, think about this. You could walk to your local gun store, buy a perfectly legal gun, and that gun owner can be an operative who's keeping your name, or that gun store owner, sorry. That gun store owner could be an operative, keeping your name, turning your name into the federal government for just purchasing a firearm. You know, basically that's what the whole Kessler situation means to me, is you just don't know who you can trust, okay? That's the way these people operate, folks. What about the Garner decision? Okay, here, for those of you that have seen the video, I believe that that police officer should have been indicted, hands down. I mean, the video made it pretty clear that that man was not aggressive at all. He was surrounded by a bunch of cops and choked to death. Okay? Why wasn't he indicted? Is it possible that maybe somebody else was in there influencing that decision to keep the momentum going from the Ferguson riots? Seems a little out there, but it's possible. It's possible. That's how these people operate, folks. Because we know one thing for sure: the riots continue, don't they? Yeah. Yeah. You just don't know what to believe anymore, and that's the whole point of all of this, and why I'm writing about the psychopolitics is nothing is as it seems anymore. Nothing. And the next couple of years we're going to have to keep our eyes open, because changes are going to be coming hard and fast, folks, and we got to be on our toes, and we got to be ready to stand up and call BS on it when the time comes. That's all I've got for tonight. Keep your eyes open, America.